I noticed the other day that when I was running home to escape from my job, there was a tinkling sound coming from inside my chest.
Well, I guess that's just what happens when you're constantly given a hard time at work.
So the tinkling sound was like a bunch of stuff that was broken inside my chest. And I know what happens next after the running around is the scarring. But the scarring is worse on the inside because it lasts much longer than the scarring on the outside. And the day after the tinkling and the scarring, I spent all my change, every last penny, on a heart that does not feel.
It was on sale for 95 cents, including GST.
And the regular price of a heart that doesn't feel was the life of another. Because hearts that don't feel, they just aren't that hard to come by nowadays. Woo! So the heart transplant went well. The 95-cent heart, well, it was considerably smaller, and I had to stay invisible for a shorter than usual time, but it worked out well. And the day after all this, I was back at work, ready to take on another day. So, anyways, just in case of any trouble at work, I brought a ladybug, the size of a small tomato. And so I figured that since ladybugs eat aphids,
that's why ladybugs are my favorite insect, because they're so beneficial to the environment.
And so I figured that since ladybugs eat aphids, that they just might eat the people at work too, who are giving me a hard time. It didn't work. It just didn't work. I just ended up hurting the ladybug's wings in transport. It was a lie, but it couldn't fly, and I cried about this all day. And so I went home early because this with the new smaller heart, crying all day wasn't supposed to happen. So on the way home, I took the 95-cent heart right back. So it was a stretch to get my big old heart back in, but it worked out A-OK. And I guess this just goes to show you that one shouldn't look for deals with matters of the heart.
On second thought, maybe I should cancel that appointment for a brain transplant. Just what happens when you're constantly given my favorite insect, because,
Woo!